Dos. Okay, so my kid's like bouncing around, but in the other video, I was just saying that, I titled it, I'm amazed at how, smaller people want weight loss surgery. But yeah, so, yeah, like I said, I find it amazing. Someone had mentioned that they were down, they were already small. They were already small, and now they're even smaller. And I asked them if they started off that size. They were probably maybe, I don't know. What size are you at 160? But anyway, they lost like 40, 50 pounds. And I'm like, what was your beginning weight? But for whatever reason, I think they started off that way. I don't know. I'm not sure. But I'm just kind of like, wow, What I can say, though, is that I can't even say I wish, but I kind of wish I thought about the surgery before. The thing is, in August, which was 6 months ago, yeah, 6 months ago, when I went to take my son to the doctor, that's when I started to become a vegetarian, and his other doctor, because it's a clinic full of 3 doctors, he was like, so what are you going to do, surgery? I was like, no, because I was talking about, changing, just talking about weight loss in general. Can you relax? So I was like, no, I almost like backhanded him, like, how dare you? But, because, of course, I'm just thinking, that surgery, who's gonna watch? Hey, knock it off. I was just thinking, like, who's gonna, like, watch my son, But anyway, I saw another doctor. I didn't really like her, but that's the one who put it in my head. And from that day on, this was like in Christmas time, from that day on, I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna do this. But if I really, like, looked into it, I probably would have been getting my surgery now, I'm kind of mad. But it is what it is. In a way, I guess I'm glad, because I might have been getting gastric bypass, and, kudos to people who have had it, but I'm glad that I know that the vertical sleeve existed. What's funny too? The reason why I probably didn't look into weight loss surgery is because I only thought 2 existed, and that was the band or the bypass. And I didn't like the fact that you have a port with the band. And with the bypass, at the time, I just had more of a connection to food, and I was just like, oh my god, no, I need, But, I mean, portion-wise, I'm going to be eating the same thing as if I had the gastric bypass. I really don't care now. I'm a vegetarian. I mean, food isn't all that exciting now anyway. I'm eating to survive, not really for, like, yay. Occasionally, if I'm, for celebration, I might have something, that I wouldn't normally have. But other than that, I'm just eating to survive. My tofu, my soy, my non-soy stuff. My fruits and stuff like that. But I should be, if I was actually, like, not sedentary and, like, either working or, just doing something, I'd be losing weight, because I wouldn't have time to eat or, just be lounging about, and that's why I'm just like, oh my gosh, I really, really, really want a job. But anyway, so tomorrow I go to the psychiatrist. It's my consult. I'm about to prep my son's, like, clothing to wear for tomorrow, as well as mine. Like, my pants are drying. My mom, she went to the laundromat, and apparently she doesn't know how to dry clothes. Mind you, she only went there to dry, and some of my clothes, well, most of my clothes are still kind of damp. So, I gotta actually speak to her, because I washed 2 loads of laundry, and I only got, like, half a bag. And my mom, to me, personally, between me and you, right here, I don't like her. She's trifling. Very trifling. Sometimes I feel like she has something wrong with her, like maybe a chemical imbalance or something. But there's something really wrong with her. She's the kind of person who will yell at you and, yell at you, scream at you, say the nastiest things. My mom has no sense of, okay, maybe I shouldn't say this because this might be, like, really, not a nice thing. She just says what she feels. But if you did that to her, she'll have a fit. And me, I'm not for the back and forth, you know. And I'm the kind of person, one day, I'm gonna give it to her. I'm gonna give it to her so hard. I'm only being respectful because, you know, I live in her house. But other than that, you wouldn't understand the issues that my mother and I go through. And then she'll be really nasty one day, and then the next day, she's like, "Oh, can you do me a favor?" Like, what? You practically just cursed me out. You practically were so disrespectful. But can you do me a favor? And if you say no, she's just one of those people. She's like, what? For example, she was really nasty. And then, so I think either the same night or the next day, I didn't bring my son down to see her. So she was like, why you not bringing him down to see me? Like, you just cursed me out and said really nasty things. And she said that doesn't matter. Why would I bring my son to see you and I find that you're a really rotten person? And it's just like, all of a sudden, you know, you just went from yelling at me, being nasty. And actually, no, it was the same day. Until like a few hours later, you're like, oh, bring him down. It just sounded like I honestly was like, I don't trust her. I was like, what is she gonna do? My mom is so weird. She's into like spiritual stuff and like it's a long story. It's not like, okay, you know, I'm not religious, but you know, it's beyond religion. It's like she believes in like voodoo and like bad stuff. I mean, I kind of do to an extent, but she's just going OD. You know, she wants me to like smoke out my room and stuff, because my son he doesn't sleep, and she thinks like because there's some like spirit bothering him or something. It's just super weird. But anyway, I digress. You know. But originally way back in the day, she's pretty much in layman's, knock it off. She was the source to me just stressing, you know, and just eating the bad things because like she wasn't there for me, you know. So it is what it is. Now I'm in control of that, you know. I'm no longer an emotional eater. I'm a happy eater. Well, you know, like, yay! Celebratory eater, but I don't celebrate that much. The last time I celebrated was on the 31st of January. And that's because I started the whole journey, the process of everything. But yeah, he is dropping me nuts. I hope you guys can hear me. Right now he's just bouncing in his crib, and if I let him out, he's just gonna be seeing face and feet, and it's just ridiculous. So anyway, I'm going to my consult tomorrow at 12. I will let you guys know how that is. And then let me see how many more days. Let me see. Oh yeah, I threw my phone away. He was not away, but like I chucked it somewhere because he was harassing me for it. But anyway, and then in a few days I go back to the PCP. I'm kind of liking that everything is like happening every like 2 weeks, or it's just like it keeps me busy, keeps me out of the house. Tomorrow's supposed to be a nice day, so I might take him to the park tomorrow. I don't know. I'm gonna see if there's any local mommies that want to like hang out tomorrow. But yeah, so before you know it, it's March. Then the 12th was my nutritionist and ultrasound and stuff. So, oh, you know what? I was supposed to call to see if I can get an earlier endoscopy consult. So I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Okay, guys, I hope everyone has a great day, and if I feel something in another video, I will. So, chat me up if you need to leave a comment. You can go for it, knock yourself out. Have a good day. Bye.